past that time by Sproul, and the circus was on.
What's up, YouTube? It's Tijahnii. You tuned Ty's Life. I'm here with Tijahnii.
What's good, y'all? I'm with my boy Ty today. We about to react to some good stuff today, man.
Yeah, we're about to react to Shaq and Kobe. NBA legends and players are explaining how terrifying Kobe and Shaq were. So, yeah, you guys know how Kobe and Shaq was back in the day on that 1-2 punch. I think they're probably the greatest 1-2 punch of all time, next to Michael Jordan, Scottie, Clay, Steph. But I feel like as far as their dynamic, both of them could score the basketball. Both of them were alphas. They clashed a little bit, but they still got 3 championships from them. So yeah. What do you think, though?
I definitely think the same exact thing you just said. Best 1-2 punch ever. Ain't nobody really could beat them if they was locked in together and not like going through, their personal issues together. Really, they was really.
I feel like, I feel like they were the only 2 that were actually in their primes at the time. Like, I think Kobe had like a couple of primes, but Kobe's at the height of his career when it came to like scoring, he's growing into himself, and then Shaq was just a beast at the time, just the most dominant player in the NBA. But they both were able to do what they could do at the time, dropping 30 at the same time, dropping 40 at the same time, like stuff like that. So really. Yeah, it should be a good video. Let's get into it.
Definitely will be. I'm ready to hear what they got to say.
Yeah, we can't stop Cole. We can't stop Shaq.
Everybody in his position.
It was always hard to get a win on the motherfucker.
Damn Kobe Bryant.
Shaq averaging 36, he averaging 26, whatever. Like, dude, it was impossible, bro.
The Shaq and Kobe era was a lot more scary.
Portland has 3 timeouts left. The Lakers have 2.
That's right, nasty.
There was a stretch in the early 2000s when the NBA belonged to 2 men, Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. And it wasn't just about winning. It was about domination. Shaq was a force the league had never truly seen. A 7-foot, 340-plus pound powerhouse with the agility of a guard and the strength of a bulldozer. He didn't just score in the paint. He owned it. Teams tried to slow him down, double him, foul him. None of it worked. It was simply too much. Then there was Kobe, young, hungry, laser-focused. While Shaq brought the power, Kobe brought the edge, the skill, the finesse, and that killer instinct that couldn't be taught. Together, they created one of the most dominant duos in NBA history. From 2000 to 2002, they led the Lakers to 3 straight championships, sweeping teams, dismantling contenders, and making it look easy. Each game was more than a win. It was a reminder that no team had an answer for them. Of course, there was tension behind the scenes, 2 alpha dogs both chasing legacy, but when the lights came on and the game began, they were a nightmare for the entire league. Kobe and Shaq didn't just take over the NBA, they reshaped it. And for a few unforgettable years, they turned the league into their personal stage. Now here's how NBA legends and former players describe just how unstoppable that duo really was.
Guarding Shaq is like holding up the side of a house, y'all. I'm trying to see a wall in here, see if it's a wall. I can't even describe it, but I played Shaq for 2 minutes and couldn't give nobody no high five. I was just like this. Arms down. Listen, no shit. My arms were so tired, y'all. I couldn't, like if you slapped me, I would have to be like this. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even guard, I couldn't even protect myself, but playing those 2 brought the best out of you every time you played them. Every time you played Kobe, it was nothing shy or nothing less than electric. And it was all about wins. It was all about wins and rings. And when I got to Boston, it was just different times. But I've always enjoyed playing against those guys. It was always a challenge to play those guys, and it was always hard to get a win on them. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Time I moved out and started playing on the West Coast. I mean, he was in his 5th or 6th year.
I know they used to kill people. Like, they playing their hardest basketball. They probably playing the best basketball played as a team.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy though, because like even the stories that they would talk about, like even the interview they had, like a little bit before Kobe passed, they were talking about how they had problems Kobe is one of those guys that's like he's just gonna go get a bucket. He's not really gonna pass as much. And he like there's a point in time where he was telling Shaq, I'm not passing to you, get off the rebound. Like and the fact they're able to be successful and Kobe had that type of mentality, they had to be really good. Like there was nothing stopping them from being successful and winning those rings and dropping 30 and 40 together. Like it's just crazy. Yeah. Like I haven't seen anybody score like that alongside each other, other than LeBron and Kyrie in the finals. So it's like, but those two, like I can't even compare LeBron and Kyrie to them because it's like the dominance is just different. It's just different because on both sides of the court, they're gonna dominate you. Shaq on the defensive end, he's gonna swat it out the air. Kobe's gonna play your best player. He's gonna guard your best player. He's gonna lock him up. Like it's just on both sides, they're crazy. They're a nightmare.
They had some good pieces around them too.
Yeah, they had great pieces like Derek Fisher. They had Robert Horry. He hit threes, game winners. Who else they had? They had a couple other players too, but just around their team, those two, and then the pieces they had. Exactly. No one was stopping them.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing that like was kind of bad in that situation and kind of ended off on a bad note was when they brought Gary Payton and all those other guys, Karl Malone and all the guys, and they lost to the Pistons in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just messed up their dynamic. So I feel like just the Kobe Shaq 1-2 punch was like just good by itself, but it kind of like lingered off and ended up into like a bad situation. But I feel like they're the best 1-2 punch, even though they had problems. No matter what, they figured it out. So
yeah, they played basketball on the court when it was time.
Yeah, when it was time to play. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
League. So he was definitely prime Kobe, very tough player to guard. Reminded me a lot of, competing against Michael day in and day out. But I was older and he was younger. So it was a lot different. But he was definitely...
I'm going to tell you one thing. He used to cook Scottie Pippen.
Okay. He used to cook Scottie Pippen. I see him cooking the entire Spurs roster when Shaq was on the bench.
Yeah.
Down the court. Three.
Well, like there was highlights I used to see of Kobe. And every time I see him do like a left to right crossover, it was on Scottie when they were playing against the Blazers. Like he was just
he was spamming the same move on him. It's crazy.
I don't know if it was a situation where it's like, okay, my idol was one of your teammates, and that was your 1-2 punch, and they say that you are a better defender than Jordan, so I'm gonna make it a priority to cook you, like type of thing. He used to be shifty too back in the day. He used to be shifty.
He used to be out there moving too fast. Doing it all.
Yeah.
One of the toughest players that I've ever played against. Especially
already knowing.
Once Phil got a hold of him and Shaq and got that team really to playing together and playing with some chemistry. They were a very special team. We talk about Golden State and what they did with De La Run, but the Shaq and Kobe era was, to me, a lot more scary of what they could have done had they stayed together than the Golden State era.
You always had to be at your best and bring your best from start to finish if you were playing against him or any of his teams. And I think that's what I appreciate about remembering playing against him and being on the court with him. A fierce competitor and always demanding more of his team and his teammates than probably was possible. But he wanted to win that much. He wanted it that much. And it was an honor to share the court with him.
This game, you're not ready for.
It's the first time we had to go against the Lakers, so I don't think anybody was going to beat them.
At that time. Shaq was different.
Oh,
was he 36? Was it 36-12 in the finals?
Yeah, he those numbers. Oh man, the whole team was guarding Shaq. There was nothing.
I remember that.
But when you talk about Kobe and his competitiveness, it didn't matter how big or how small you were. He was gonna try to destroy you.
Yes.
And that's what separated him from everyone. He was an assassin. He would cut you, and by the end of the game, you didn't know that you were gonna bleed out. And so that's just his mentality.
Kobe, we tried everything. He was just, you couldn't stop him. He was
full on Kobe mode.
Unguardable.
Yeah.
So one time we kind of had him in the corner and the shot clock was going down and it was right in front of our bench. Somebody played him from the top side so he couldn't turn around over his left shoulder to shoot with the right. So he kind of like is stuck there. He sees the shot clock. He just turns around, shoots it with the left, draws three-pointer from the corner, and we're all like, what? I mean, it's just sick.
I would have got a technical foul. He did that to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, Kobe is sick in the head. Who thinks of that? Who thinks of the less dominant hand? Like, okay, you're taking off my right hand.
He did a floater from the three with his left.
He didn't really follow through. It was like a floater. I don't know what that was, but it worked. But it wasn't even like a regular shot. He did like a spin to the right and then come back to his left and he just fell out of bounds. And shot with his left. Like, he's crazy. Who thinks of that? Like, I mean, and guys like that, they be working on it. So it's like no matter what you try to throw at them, he's still gonna get the bucket.
No, yeah, he don't matter. No matter how you play defense, he gonna
you be seeing clips of Kobe just like pump faking 10 times until the person gives up and just pulls up on them and shoots it. And then there's times where it's like 3 guys are on him. He's not passing it. He's still making the shot. It's like he has a counter for everything. It's like doesn't matter what you do. Like he's gonna score. Like he
said, "This is what I work on. This is a job."
So I don't work on this to pass, like type of thing.
Exactly. I work on this
level was
for real.
So it was unbelievable. There was not one shot that he didn't have in his repertoire. So to me, in my 20 years, he was probably the best offensive player or best player I've seen and faced. And then another great LA story is, of course, Shaq was on top of his game. You know, they were winning every year. So Coach Nelson, Donnie, had the idea, okay, you're going to guard Shaq. And I kind of looked at him and I was like, okay, is this a joke? I mean, the game starts right away. He, of course, kind of seals me. I get around, lob comes, Sean comes. He basically elbows us both out of the way and dunks it as hard as he could. Of course, the plan didn't work at all. So that was my Shaq story. I tried to guard him, and he left the game with 46 and probably 24 or something. Time you guarded him. Yeah.
Wait.
How tough were they, though? Wait. How tough were they in that bag,
46 and 24?
No, it's.
But you were someone you had to guard. You were a rare person to guard Shaq, and you had to guard both.
Yeah, but I was the roamer. I was the double guy because it fit like weight-wise. I couldn't do nothing with that dude. If I did get caught on him, all I had to do was try to front him, and he just pushed me up the lane. They throw the bitch.
How
over
strong
the
was
top.
he?
Impossible to guard.
Impossible.
Yeah. Listen, man. So you pick your poison. Do you try to play him straight up? You know what he's gonna do. Do you double?
Swings.
Now you got Derek Fisher going 4 for 7, Robert Ory going 2 for 5, Devin George going 2 for 5. Like it's just
pick your poison.
So then what do you do? And then you got the other animal that one-on-one is destroying us.
Everybody in the world.
Shaq averaging 36, he averaging 26, whatever. Like, dude, it was impossible, bro.
Kobe and I did a shoot. It was he and I versus, at the time, you guys remember on MTV, The Real World, the cast, the people that all lived in the house. This is when reality TV was just starting. It was Kobe and I versus The Real World. There was like 12 of them that were living in the house. We were playing, they were going to play us. There was 15 of them and us 2 versus them. Gail D'Agostino, who Dylan, you've worked with, she worked with both of us. And she came to me and she's like, hey, just letting you know, Kobe's going to want to play you one-on-one. And I'm at the height of mine. He's just, this is his second or third year, maybe second year. And I'm like, I'm not going to play a one-on-one, but I mean, I'll teach you some stuff. We'll get on the court. And so we're on the court. He's like, teach me that step back. I want to know about that step back. What are you looking at? Are you looking at the feet, the knees? He was a true student, Fast forward to the finals. Shaq goes down. Game 4, Shaq fouls out. We're thinking, shit, we about ready to tie this thing up. They had won the first 2 in Staples. We won game 3. We're about ready to tie this thing up. Damn, Kobe Bryant turned into the reincarnation of MJ. And not only did he turn into the reincarnation of MJ, same shit that I was teaching him in that little step back, hitting it on me.
Wow. Reggie Miller squaring him up. These two guys played one-on-one all summer in L.A. Kobe takes it between his legs. He pulls it back.
I'm like, this dude prepping for this moment 3 years ago.
Shaq is hilarious.
He is.
So in practice here in LA, where everybody's late everywhere, typically because it's LA traffic.
Right.
So there were days where Shaq would come into practice a few minutes late, and we always had a meeting at the beginning of practice. So if Shaq comes in late, like, it's obvious to everybody.
You're right.
Plus he's Shaq, so it's obvious.
He can't be missed.
Can't be missed.
Right.
So there were days where he would literally walk in and say, sorry, Phil, I was late because it was an accident on the 405. It was a chicken truck full of chickens, and it was an accident, and there was chickens all over the 405. I couldn't get around it, so that's why I was late.
No.
No, seriously. So that was Shaq for us. Even though he was super dominant on the court, he always helped us to laugh and not take ourselves so seriously. On the other hand, right, Kobe was a funny guy, but he was the guy that always brought us back to that super seriousness.
We miss him greatly.
Welcome aboard Air Canada.
Vacation,
here we come.
You said?
I said that's why they was the perfect duo right there.
Yeah, the balance. Yeah. One person that's goofy is one person that have to bring everybody together. Like, nah, let's lock in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
You kind of take yourself back to this moment of the day before you played that game, and you're saying one game to go to the NBA Finals.
Well, you know, I think we were in a position, maybe OKC now. I heard Chuck say morally defeated. Coming off of Game 6, I've never been in a position we didn't know how to feel. So Game 7, we knew we were at home, but, you know, we knew that we were playing against 2 current Hall of Famers while they were playing in the league and a Hall of Fame coach. And
you say?
I just say he grabbed that rebound over everybody just now and just give me the ball. I'm dunking this.
Yeah. Yo, I know Mavs were stressing back then because it's like, because Kobe is dominant by himself when it comes to like the guards that have to guard him. Like he's dominating them, and then he throws into Shaq, or if Kobe misses, because Kobe will be missing shots, but he's gonna take a bunch of shots, and then Shaq's gonna get the rebound. Is nothing you can do about it when he's in the key. Like, it's nothing. Yeah, the only one that was able to really stop him kind of was like Ben Wallace, because he was a beast. But like other than that, like forget about it. Like he's killing your big. Yeah, if your big is not at least half his size, it's a wrap.
Even if he was, he's still dunking, doing whatever he wants. Basically.
Yeah, doing whatever he wants. He doesn't even have to do anything. Just drop step, hit on the rim, and just scream. That's all he has to do. I'll give.
Facts.
You know, it's you guys talk about that level of trust you have to have, and being at that moment, and so it was just a good game, and we lost to a better team that day, and so Ernie, I just remember I think I played 50 minutes or something like that. I just remember being totally exhausted, mentally exhausted.
On that lob play, arguably one of the greatest lobs, they say, Kobe shook up top, threw it up there to big fella. What are you thinking at that point?
Yeah, you was under there.
Yeah, I was under there.
Yeah.
I'm in the picture. I ain't gonna front.
You was under there.
I thought I could get it. So to me, I think that was their deciding game on that dynasty that those guys had.
On the Black Mamba, I mean, man, deadly. He was just, to me, one of the greatest ball players I've ever seen to play basketball.
His quickness and agility and ability to get his jump shot off from anywhere, you had to respect that. He was an issue for the defense.
Well, I think the Black Mamba is appropriate. He makes shots with guys draped all over him, falling down, left hand or right hand. I just, witnessed him doing some amazing things.
The Lakers are champion back-to-back titles.
Every time he played me and I posted him up and I got it, he would always come over to me and sneak it in my ear OG, man, why you keep killing me on these post-ups, man? You got to teach me that. What should I do? And that was just a big thing for me to hear that and to respect that. And I couldn't do nothing but respect it and teach him the game because I know I'm a lot older than him. And I was going to be leaving the game soon. And I want to see somebody in that game that imitates the things that I do and can be dominant at it. And this kid was one of them guys. And I taught him everything that I needed to taught him. We used to stay after practice in LA. And I used to teach him the post-up game. Then he used to fade away. He took it all. He'd face you up and go at you. And it was things that he did like that. And we used to do drills about defense. I used to get him and I used to throw a tennis ball back and forth and he used to catch it with one hand and slide. With how I learned. And he got so good at it where he used to guard all the top guys. And that's what I started telling him. Stop straying away from all the top guys. If the top guy on the team is there, you guard him. Guard him all night. And then you take his heart from him and then you go down and kill him on the other end. And that's what he started doing.
You saying Shaq? That's what everybody in here is supposed to say. I'm talking about the most dominant. Listen, when we played them, we could have got them, but we ran into Shaquille O'Neal in his prime. Like a killer. Couldn't nobody do nothing with Shaq. Nothing.
He's a killer.
It won't even close.
You heard it.
Body you on you won't even close. Too big. Like Shaq had to get assaulted every game. You know what I mean? Like, do you know how many times he got fouled when they didn't call?
What are you doing to people?
Yo,
like this dude right here, man.
He used to terrorize people. Like, oh my god,
he wants to destroy you. He wants to put you in the basket.
Yo, did you see that John Stockton clip?
Let me see
he just threw up some BS and Shaq just sent it to his head.
He said, "Get that out of here, bro. Don't even try it."
You made Stockton look like a baby. Like it was crazy.
Nah, for real.
To the stands, it was crazy. You know, Shaq was crazy dominant. Like, yeah, he was the most dominant. It's not even close. It's not even close. Yeah, they had nothing for him.
We was playing them. Man, Steve, you're a historian with this thing, man. You look up the game. It was a regular season game, and I remember they threw it to him, and I tried to foul him before he was going up and jump on. No, I remember jumping on his back. And he took me up with him. And Kobe looked at me and said, "Man, what the hell is wrong with you? You trying to die?" I said, "Are you trying to die?"
He was doing that to big man too, not just you.
We did the interview together. He finally copped to the fact that after we won championships, he was like, "Okay, I can just relax and coast over the summer because I know I got a teammate who's going to be training 8-10 hours a day." I was like, see, that's the BS.
That would piss me off.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Right.
That's the issue. But also it became it's not something that we couldn't have worked out either. Because we've been doing it, right? But I got to a point in my career where it was the rumblings, and some of it created by him that, Kobe can't win without me. And it was like, hold up. No, it's not true.
Right.
It's not true.
Right.
And I'm not going to retire and have people hold that over my head. I said, no, let's find out.
Yeah.
So it was just time to go separate ways.
Congratulations, the greatest. Congratulations, the most dominant. You take that jersey on, put your own jersey on. Play. About time now? Yeah. Holla. Holla. 1-2. Baddest duo ever, Superman and Batman. 3 rings. Can't do it, man. It's too much. Can't sum it up. Can't put it in words. You just have to watch and observe.
So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And tell me, how many championships do you think Kobe and Shaq would have won if they stayed together? So make sure you like, share, subscribe. And until next time.
The fact that Kobe was like, yeah, I got to win more championships without him, and then got 2. And the squad he had, like they were good, but it's like if anybody else had them, I don't think they're doing what Kobe did for sure. No, they had Lamar Odom, they had Paul Gasol, but it's like
Andrew Bynum.
Yeah. But some people need like 2 superstars. I guess you could say Paul Gasol is kind of a superstar in some right, but it's like
he was an all-star. I'll give him an all-star. He was
all-star, yeah. But he's a Hall of Famer, I believe, because
Yeah,
of like his Grizzlies career and then Lakers. But yeah, he was solid. But yeah, he's not no Dwayne Wade or Kyrie or Shaq. Like, so
It's going crazy.
yeah, that was a good video though. That was good. That was good. Just seeing that, like we already know from time, like they were just unstoppable, like unstoppable. Because like Kobe by himself is a beast, and his will to win is like it's almost as dominant as Shaq in the paint, because it's like he's gonna like study the game, everything he does, like his left to right crossover, the counters he has, how he's studying Gary Payton's defense. So he's gonna lock up your best player on the team, like everything. He like down to everything other than like really passing the ball. He worked on, and he had that killer mentality. And then Shaq is just like he's just bigger than everybody. He had a little handle, so it's like from time to time he would size up the big man and give him a left to right crossover and dunk on your team. All he has to do is really like put his back to the basket. He feels you're putting too much pressure on him, spins off you, dunks on you, all of that, like all game. It's nonsense.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Leave somebody open. The hope is not Kobe.
Yeah. But you got Derek Fisher, you got Robert Ory, like they're gonna hit shots. They're gonna hit shots.
Exactly.
They got guys. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That was definitely the greatest 1-2 punch right there. Definitely.
So yeah, that's it for the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to that Tijahnii channel. Subscribe to mine, Ty's Life. And we out.
We out.
In the name of Jesus, I pray. Bless everybody from the crown of their heads to the soles of their feet. Bless Tijahnii on this path. And I know you blessed him monetizing his channel. He's very consistent. I pray that you guide him in everything he does. And I pray that everybody who's watching this video will have wisdom, knowledge, and discernment. They get that from you, and allow them to lean on you, cast their cares and anxieties on you, and not give in to the world and not follow the world, but follow God. In the name of Jesus, I pray, amen.